Hey guys, DeeApeEscape from Nooblord here, and in this video I'm going to give you all my impressions on the latest demo of the game Catherine. If you don't know what Catherine is, it's the latest dating sim slash puzzler developed by Atlas and is coming out next week on the 27th of July. In the game you play the role of Vincent, who is just a guy that is in a long-term relationship with a girl named Catherine. She's hinting at, or rather pressuring Vincent, that she wants to get married, but he just doesn't see the rush in doing so. As it happens, Vincent decides to enjoy himself some grown folk drink and gets a little carried away. By carried away, I mean he ends up sleeping with another woman, who happens to also be named Catherine. From this, the game unfolds into a weird tale of dreams, killing men that, from what I gather, are of the unfaithful type. And it's up to you to battle the demons by solving the puzzles and make your own destiny. Yeah, it's a weird game, but the puzzles look cool. The demo starts you off right in a puzzle scenario where you're in Vincent's nightmare world, and you have to, make your way to the top before time runs out. So it starts you off by telling you how to, maneuver around with a directional pad and, the buttons to move in the blocks or push out the blocks so that you can, make stairways for yourself to go to the top of the level. So, I didn't really have that much trouble, mainly because the game gives you no other option but to play on easy mode in the demo. So, obviously, I'm sure when the difficulty goes higher, you'll have less time to maneuver, as well as there'll be even more challenges awaiting for you. But, that's something I won't know until, the game comes out and find out more about it. I didn't really find it that difficult to play the game with the controls because it seemed like you can set up a queue of actions. Like if I wanted to move left and up, I can just do left up without having to wait for the animation of my character to stop. If I was to push out a block and, have it so I jump over to the edge because, there's no footing, I can just push out, hold A, push back, so I push the block out, immediately press left and up and right and up, and I'd be up on top of that block. So that part wasn't that hard. The first level was pretty much no challenge at all, as you would expect it, because it's going to teach you how to play the game. But it was interesting because it reminded me of the game Intelligent Cube for the PlayStation, as well as an Ice Climbers type of thing where you have to make it to the top. And with Intelligent Cube, you had to position not just yourself from the blocks coming, but you can also affect the environment so that you would have a path that's safe for your character. So there's a lot of thought that's going to be going into the later stages of the game on how to go up on these puzzles, as well as I'm sure even more obstacles for you to overcome. So it's something that'll definitely give people that are big puzzle fans something to really enjoy when you play the game. So after you complete the first stage in the demo, you are then presented with the cinema scene where it's Vincent and Catherine sitting at a restaurant having lunch, and they are, talking about the relationship and, how long it's been, and, she's asking Vincent, he quickly deflects, and then, it's more along the lines of hinting it towards marriage and what they are and things of that nature, and, Vincent's not trying to have it, so it'll cut to the next part where it's Vincent at the bar with his buddies, which is called The Stray Sheep, pretty funny title considering the whole, theme of the game. And, they're just bullshitting around and just having a couple drinks and some pizza and just really, just chit-chatting. And the topic of Catherine comes up and, his buddies are saying, are you going to marry her? And, you guys have been together for so long, Vincent wishes he didn't have to worry about that kind of responsibility. His friend wishes he was Vincent. Typical, anime drama style bullshit. And then it just so happens that, they're about to leave and you get a text message. And in this game, it seems like text messages are what progresses the story based upon the character's actions. By that I mean you get a text and you can choose to ignore it or answer it. The game suggests that you pretty much answer the text messages, which is probably what you should be doing because how else are you going to progress the story? But I don't know. I have to see how the final game pans out. But anyways, with these text messages, you have the option of choosing the dialogue you respond with. And you can set up a line and by pressing the A button when you reply, and you do line by line replies. And if you don't like what it says, you just press the B to back out of that line and press A again to put another line out there. And the difference is usually, you know, the message will play out in either the following scenario. Either it's something that is pro Catherine and Vincent getting married in their relationship, one that is sort of in the middle, and one that's pretty much trying to blow her off and, you know, piss her off. So based on those actions, you'll have a meter that's, you know, a good or bad meter that comes up and will fill and sway towards one direction or the other. And based upon the meter's position, it's going to determine the different, you know, route that the story will take. So if anything, this game could have two endings, I'd imagine, but you know, I don't know. The one cool thing about these scenes is that, you know, it's sort of like the cinema scene where you have just an anime playing out. So if you're big on anime, this is going to be the part that you love about the game. But, you know, personally, I don't care for it, aside from, you know, the cool effect of having cinema scenes in a game. But, you know, after this, you'll, you know, progress more into a story where, you know, you had that one night stand with another girl that's happened named Catherine after you're all drunk, and you immediately jump into the, you know, next stage of the demo. Immediately afterwards, you're going to go into the last level of the demo, and you are presented with a tougher puzzle, but also with items you can use. So instead of just pushing blocks and pulling blocks and ascending blocks, you can also pick up items that'll help you along the way. And in this one, you get a create block item. And the objective here is you got to get to the top as soon as possible. Otherwise, this demon that's now chasing you, who sounds an awful lot like Catherine, is out to kill you. So it's a little tougher than the first level, which, you know, you would expect, but it still wasn't that hard to do, especially in this stage. You know, I was a little noobish, and I had to use the, you know, go back and move button, which is what seems like only available in easy mode by just pressing the back button on the Xbox controller. So it's definitely a game that is, you know, interesting to me. I don't know if I'm going to buy this immediately when it comes out, as I have a lot of other games I got to go through. But if you're a fan of the puzzlers, this is a game that, you know, I think would be up your alley. So if you pre-order now, I know Atlas is doing something special where if you get the deluxe version pre-ordered, it's $20 more than the regular retail of the game. You get a pair of boxer shorts that Vincent's wearing in the game, a pillowcase that could have a picture of the blonde Catherine, at least on one side, and maybe Catherine on the other. And you'll also get the soundtrack, a pizza box from the Stray Sheep that, you know, you guys you know, eat from, a T-shirt that has 3 hearts on it that look, you know, one of them's full, one of them's half, and one of them's empty. And it's just, you know, a nice little way of getting some collectibles and memorabilia that, you know, normally you would miss out on. They're saying it's a limited print, but if you're one of those people that has to have the exclusive version of a game, by all means, jump right on it. It comes out, you know, once again, comes out on July 27th. The demo came out, you know, last week, and feel free to try it out. Like I said, I don't know if I'm going to buy this when it first comes out, but it's definitely a game that has piqued my interest. So this is DeeApeEscape from Nooblert, and I'll catch you guys later.
Why's this locked? Because of you, that Vincent's so confused right now! You little whore! Damn it, Vincent! It's stuck!
Catherine!
All right!
Ha ha ha.